Hi everyone, we get a number of inquiries every now and again about the vests, and we get people saying that we can buy the same vest for half the price, and our answer to that is, well, it can't be a Load Bearing Vest Australia vest because we only sell these at our online store. So if you've got a vest from eBay somewhere else, it isn't one of ours, so comparing is you're not comparing apples with apples basically. All our vests will have Load Bearing Vest Australia tag in there. So what I'm going to do is just do a quick comparer so you know, guys, what you're actually getting, what you're paying for, and there is a difference. First of all, this is ours, this is the SV8 in royal blue. This is just another one similar, cheaper vest, and the first thing you notice is the weight. Ours are between 700 and 800 depending if you've got extra pockets, and these ones are around 550. This one's actually 500 grams, so in the material alone you can tell the weight, it's just pretty flimsy, but the reason for that extra weight in ours is going to be obvious very shortly. Now, the stitching is the main thing that you'll notice. Well, if you haven't got one of ours, you won't notice because you know, you can't compare. But our stitching is a higher grade. It's a heavy gauge stitch compared to this one. It's hard to tell on the video, but you can just tell by the cotton. You can hardly see the cotton on these. It's that thin. It's ridiculous. So that won't last long at all. This sort of stitching shouldn't be used on a vest that's going to be used for commercial use, etc. The next thing is the zippers. Ours are YKK, genuine YKK zipper. Now this one says it's got a YKK, it's got written on it, but don't know if you look at the difference there. I know YKK not all the same. They've got different types of zips, but you can see that ours are larger. It's a heavier gauge again. We think this one might be a fake one, but we can't 100% say, but it's not. If you look at the zips, they're not as good. The other thing is that the actual thickness of the material, again, a bit hard to see, but if you put the two together, ours is quite a little bit thicker than this one, probably a time and a half thicker than that, and you can see that. You can see that on the shoulder adjustments. It's a bit hard to see, but ours is a heavier gauge, thicker than this. This is like paper thin. That's on the shoulder adjustments, and then we'll just fix that up there. One of the main things, apart from the stitching, is the mesh on the interior. Now this one here, as you see, all the outside things, the straps, the adjustment straps, are just stitched, and it just goes straight into the back of the vest, which is mesh there, but it just goes straight into the back of the mesh, so that's just going to tear away. Ours, you can see the difference already there. This is double mesh, breathable mesh, and you can just see the quality, guys, in there compared to that, stitched straight on. Ours is all behind here, but it's got the double. It's also got the double breathable mesh on it as well. Okay, so there's another big difference. You can see the stitch in here is stitched on inside in there. So that's one of your main differences. This one's got an internal rear pocket there as well, so you can put things in there if you wish, like a water bladder, etc. But it's just going to show you guys that you've got double mesh, so you're paying here for a single mesh, which would be if we had this vest just with this on it. You can see it's got double mesh, same here, behind the pockets and everywhere, and then up the top, that's a single mesh up the top, but everywhere else is the double, where you got the pockets and then on the rear of the vest. So that's just a quick comparison. We use 3M to reflective genuine 3M. This has got, it's got the same 3M, but it could be, we don't know, but ours is genuine 3M. Oh, also, just a quick one. Look at this. This is a pocket here on the side, like a map pocket. And you can see that's the material's crap. Look at that. It's just out the back of the vest, so that's just going to fall apart when you put your stuff in it. Compared to ours here, you can see it goes into the mesh there, and there it is there. So there is a difference, guys. It's hard to do a comparison if you haven't got the vest, but look, believe me, there is a difference, and that's why you pay the extra for ours. Also, on our vests, just the finish. If you have a look here, you can see a nice finish. There's nothing hanging over. Alright, it's all finished professionally. And then if you look at this one there, compared, I mean, you can just see the difference. I mean, you can see ours ends there right at the top of the pocket. There's nothing hanging over, no loose ends. This one, look at this, it's just stitched on with one stitch, and then this is all, look at that, it's ridiculous. That's just basically waiting to fall off, apart from looking crap as well. And then on the pockets here, similar pockets here, as you can see how well it's made and how nicely finished it is. And then compare it with this one, it's just rough stitching, and again, look at this, it's just thrown on, and then it's just all, this is all just hanging over. Same on this one here, you can see it's just, you know, flimsy as, it's just ridiculous. So, like I say, you get what you pay for. So that's just to show you the quality of ours compared to the quality of one you can get for probably 60 or 70 bucks elsewhere. Thanks guys.